Hey, this is Regretful Curve speaking to you about the topics you think about around this time. Welcome to Curve Static. This is the channel where I talk about whatever's on my mind. Glad you could join me. This is the first time I've done something like this. I've been thinking about it for a while. I just thought it would be a cool idea to try it out for a little bit, see if I like it, and if I want to continue it. I just thought this would be like I feel like a lot of people would like this idea, but I also feel like a lot of people wouldn't like this idea of just me talking about whatever I feel like, because some people just honestly don't give a shit. So it kind of feels like out of place to just talk about it on YouTube and then upload it. But that's what people do on podcasts all the time. But yeah, the purpose of this channel really is just to talk about whatever I feel like talking about. And I'm gonna try to keep it, low tone. I'm not gonna try to, feel like energetic about it. Like I'm not gonna get hyped about it. This would be something that I would put on, like when I'm trying to go to sleep, or when I'm just trying to relax, or something like that. So yeah, it's probably just gonna be like music, me talking. I'll try not to be too loud, not wake up the people in my house. That'd be pretty cool if I did. I'm gonna try to keep it, at least for now, I'm gonna try to do one video per week. And if it's something that I like, I'll probably up it to like 2 or 3 times a week. Because if I don't know if you know me, but I just love talking to people. And especially if they listen back, or if, it's something that people really understand what you're talking about, and like you both just get involved in the conversation real deeply. It's nice because you just have another person there talking to you. The types of topics, I'm just gonna keep it chill. I might rant about like what's going on in my life. I'm mostly just gonna talk about what interests me, or like questions that sound interesting, or just like anything that's going on. Nothing like political, and nothing like what would be the word? Out of pocket, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to keep it as chill as I can. But if there's any topics that, if you're watching this, somehow watching this through YouTube, somehow find the channel and listen and actually pay attention, you could leave some suggestions of topics I could talk about, or just suggestions of how to improve this format, because this is the first time I'm doing this. It's not like it's not like I'm an experienced like YouTube personality. I'm just doing this for fun. I think this would be interesting. So if there are suggestions on how to improve these videos, it'd be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about the formalities. When you go into like greet your like relatives or your friends, you just gotta say hi. Make sure to shake everyone's hand, make sure to hug. You gotta greet people before you sit down and start talking or eat food. That's basically what's going on right now between you and me. It's such a weird comparison to make, but yeah, that's basically what it is. That actually reminds me that this is the topic I thought about. Thanksgiving's coming up. I feel like people don't really appreciate Thanksgiving. Like, I feel like a lot of people just brush it off as Thanksgiving, but I think it's a really nice holiday. You get to sit down with your family, relatives from way yonder, come and you get to talk to them, and you just get to have fun with your relatives and eat food. Unless if you don't, then I just feel really bad for you guys. It's a fun time. You get to talk with your relatives. It's nice to catch up with them. A lot of people don't appreciate that time. You get to sit down and talk with your relatives. I'm for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for the friends that stick near me. The ones that really care about what I have to say, or people who listen when I show them anything and they give feedback, or they really appreciate what I do. It really does mean a lot to me, because that's like the main thing I look for. I just look for I just want to know if people were there, looking at me. Not in like a selfish, like, oh, look at me kind of way, comedian types thing. Just like, I'm trying to commit myself to something. I just want to know if people like it or not. Because I kind of feel like a servant kind of guy, I kind of feel like I serve people in a way where it's like, I'm just trying to make people feel better. But, yeah, that's one thing. The other thing I'm thankful for is my family. They're looking out for me. They're paying the bills. They're making sure I can go to college, go to school, making sure I got food to eat, make sure there's heating. Make sure I can have the ability to make a video like this, just talking. It's another thing people don't really appreciate, especially like a teenager like myself. You just kind of like take those things for granted, and you just kind of like roll with it. And then once you get out to college, you're like, oh shit, I gotta do everything myself. What else am I thankful for? My friends, my family, that's everything. I'm thankful for music. Music really has changed my perspective a lot. I feel like I wouldn't be as nice, I wouldn't be as like introspective or look at things more complexly if it wasn't for music. Like when I talk to a bunch of people, or I talk to like when I talk about music to people, I really pay attention to what they're into, because this says a lot about what like you personally like and what you personally believe in. Because if you listen to songs that have meaning, and or it's like songs that are complex, or songs that just give it off an emotion, or that just like hard, or like it's just songs that make you feel something or think about something. That's like a cool thing to know about somebody. And I try to keep my music complex. I try to listen to everything. I feel like I can be a bit snarky when it comes to music, but I try my best. I'm really thankful for music, because me with my guitar, and me when I play guitar. I've been on that for like 2 years now, and it kind of surprises me that I just got into that. I was surrounded by guitars, but I didn't think I would get this good at it. I think that's purely because of music. Is that all I'm thankful for? Family, friends, music. What else could I be thankful for? Wow, I feel like that's it. mean, there's a lot of things to be thankful for, but you can't really get to say them all, you know. You just gotta say the main ones and hope people know that if they weren't mentioned, they still are being thought about. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna wait until Christmas, right? Alright, Thanksgiving's nice, you know. Then Christmas comes around and it's like double nice. Because it's like the same thing, but your presents. That's so selfish to say, but Christmas is really nice. I just like the vibe of Christmas, you know? With the family gathering around the tree, yeah. You just get gifts for each other, like, you know, I was about to say I do that every single day, but no, I don't. I'm just lying to myself. I just think this is something for Christmas. I think it's because everyone likes it. Everyone feels nice around there because everyone knows they're gonna be thinking about each other, giving gifts. You know, it's just something nice to think about. You know, end of the year, just Christmas. Yeah, maybe. Oh man. What else is there? Oh yeah. Uh, this kind of feels like a podcast, kind of, but it's not really a podcast. Like I've seen like Spotify podcasts where it's like, I've never heard of these before. By the way, this podcast that just tell a story, and I was like, wait, wouldn't that just be like a Audible kind of thing or like a YouTube? But no, people do like story podcasts where they tell their story through here, and I thought podcasts was just like talking like this, but like with a bunch of people or stuff. But you know, I guess it could be a lot of things. I mean, I feel like I've only been interested in like one podcast. That was the Misfits podcast. Because they had these crazy stories, and it's like something you want to do with your friends. You know, we can't all get what we want. You know, we're trying to do everything. Man, this whole talking thing is a lot harder. You know, I talk a lot, especially in like DMs to other people. You know, I just have shit to say. You know, it's kind of like, I get why people wouldn't like want to talk to me in DMs or like try to conversate with me. But, you know, I just got shit to say, man. And I just want people to like hear it, you know. Because I feel like if people hear it, then it's not like me with thoughts and I'm just thinking about them all the time. You know, it's like I'm communicating them with people, and people understand. They get to know you better and that kind of stuff. You know, it's a cool thing. Because really, like, when you think about it, if you're just constantly talking about stuff, you think you've run out of like shit to say, but no, something new just comes up in life. But that's also like, you don't want to fucking spam people with like shit you want to say. You know, it's just kind of like a thing you gotta regulate, I guess. You know, you don't want to overwhelm people with what's going on in your life or ideas that you find cool. You know, some of that you just gotta keep to yourself, you know? Though, to be honest, I wish more people would tell me about their day. I would, like, I wouldn't be annoyed if people, like, said something about their day, you know, what happened in their day. Which is like just like anything I would talk about, I wouldn't mind if anyone else talked about it with me. So if you're watching this video, and you're one of the people I know, and you don't talk about your day. You should start talking about your day with me because it's interesting. I actually listen. It's cool. It's cool hearing other people's days. I've never really like thought about things from my perspective. I've always thought like what other people think, or like how are other people like, are other people okay, or are other people doing shit? Yeah, because it's like a cool thing. I feel like I do very little for myself. That could be both a good thing and a bad thing, but I feel like it's more good. That's actually like kind of an interesting question, like empathy. Like, do you think like the people are nicer than they were? Or do you think it's like more mean now? Like, like are people more like rude or mean or just like fucking evil? Or are people more nice now? And because I feel like more people are nice. I mean, there are like a bunch of people that just don't give a shit, and they just won't like talk to you at all. Yeah, but I feel like there's more nice people in the world now. I think it's because we've had no wars recently, or big wars. That's the thing. Like, we haven't had like huge disputes. I mean, we have Russia and Ukraine, but there haven't been any like World War II type disputes. I'm gonna say that, and then fucking Russia and Ukraine is gonna lead into World War. I mean, you just gotta find who appreciates you in life. And you gotta find people who are just there for you, just looking out for you. That's the main thing I've been looking for. I just want to see who's looking out for me, because I feel like recently I haven't really felt like anyone's been looking out for me. I mean, it's like surface level like support, but I don't know if there's really been anyone who's been looking out on like a deep level. I mean, I wouldn't expect anyone to do that. It's nice when someone's like, you could go to someone, or you could just hope that someone would be there for you. That's just one of those things where it's like, if you realize that you don't have someone like that, you just want it like so bad. It's not even like a love thing. It's just like like just having an emotional connection with like a friend, or just knowing someone's there to help you. No. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at that. I feel like throughout the years, I feel like I've gotten more and more like empathetic. Yeah, I feel like I look out for people a lot more than I used to. And I don't know if that's change of views or something, or if I've just realized that the world kind of sucks and it needs more positivity. Something like that. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. But yeah, I think I've gotten better as a person. Everyone should be getting better as a person, yeah. Yeah, but some people go through life, and then when they're young, they're nice and happy, and then when they get old, they're grumpy and mean. But I feel like I was mean. I was younger. Not much younger. I'm only 17, but you know what I mean. Like, if you don't want to feel like a bully, You don't want to feel mean. You don't want to feel like you're actually hurting someone. You know, you want to be there for everyone. At least I want to be there for everyone. Because I feel like I could take anyone's problems and just help them out with that. You know, a lot of people are like, no, I'll just handle it on my own. But you know, I really just want to help people. It's just like one of the main things in my life. It's making other people feel happy. You know, feel cared for. Because I feel like a lot of people don't really admit that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are selfish now. You know, and I hate trying to talk about this because I just want to be humble about it. You know, I don't want to tell people about it. Because then it seems like, oh, you're showing this off. You're trying to look for attention about how you're doing good deeds, you know. I'm really trying not to. Because some people, they really do need the help. They just won't ask for it. I wish they did. It's like the same with, I wish some people would respond. I wish some people would continue to talk to me. They just don't. It's probably for their own reasons. You know, I feel like the world would be a better place if we just talked more. Like if everyone just talked to each other a lot more. Not just like blabber, you know, and like having fun. Which, I mean, that's a good thing, you know, having fun with friends. But like if people just, you know, seriously like had sat down and had a conversation with each other about things. You know, we wouldn't need therapists if we all just talked to each other and be honest with each other. Yeah, we would still need therapists. But you know, it's a nice thing to think about if you just think about, you know, talking. A lot of people hate talking. I just don't get why. Your mouth get dry pretty quick, maybe. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I just talk too much. Who knows? It's a very what would be the word? Variable topic. Very opinion. Who knows? Just something kind of cool to think about. I probably said that so many times. It's something cool to think about. So many things to. That is, I probably said you know so many times. That's kind of all I really had. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm trying to think of things I could talk about. You know, I just want to talk about things other people are doing, or what I'm doing, you know. You know, and sometimes I don't want to talk about myself because, you know, the whole selfish, being humble thing. Let me think a little bit. I feel like if I don't have anything to think about, I should just end it there, but, you know, give me a few seconds. Oh yeah, I feel like people aren't being honest to each other anymore. You know, you can be nice to someone, but sometimes there's people who aren't honest to one another. Like they don't say what they're feeling, or, you know, it's not like, oh, I gotta tell them everything I'm thinking about. But I think a lot of people don't say what they mean to say. They either try to dance around it or try to avoid it, you know? Just feel like if we all just got along in the world, even though that's not possible, but we all just got along. We just got thought about each other. It'd be cool. We'd all be cool. We'd be cool with each other, right? Surely. Surely you'd think about me. I'd think about you. Anyways, I think that's... what was that, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes? I think that's pretty good for the first episode, you know? First video about just talking about random shit, you know? I just hope the audio sounds good. Hopefully it doesn't sound shit. I don't know what an outro would be, you know? I had an intro plan, you know, you heard that. But I don't know what an outro would be. Let me think about what an outro would be. Oh wait, hold on, I got a pretty good one. River Static wishes you good night. Sweet dreams. No, that's for great. No, just everyone needs to go lie down in the bed. Go snuggle up. Have a good night's sleep, you know. Except for me, because I gotta edit this video. Yeah, but make sure you guys get a good night's sleep. It's very important. We'll see another video next week. Yeah, that's it. See you guys.